So hey loves, so let's talk about some music advocating against SA today. As today is International Women's Day, so happy International Women's Day and let's get into the video. So as you can tell, I'm very excited to be doing this video. I love these songs, I listen to them regularly, I stream and rage to them. So this is going to be very fun for me to just kind of expose y'all to some music you may not have heard before. So the first song we're going to talk about up here is Donna Dan, and it is by Bloodywood. So listen to this real quick.
It's time to fight, yeah, we got the ammo to stack. Fuck every man for himself, it's every man for every man and everybody else, everybody else. I raise a fist for the nameless faces, he disgraces, raise a fist for the nameless faces, he disgraces, and yeah, one day I may change his kind with my mind. One day I may change his kind with my mind.
So you just heard Donna Dan. It's just a bunch of guys just singing about just like beating the fuck out of some rapists, you feel me? And it's just like, oh, this works. This works. I think it is the only song on this list that is not sung by a woman, and it's just so powerful though. Like it works. When I found Donna Dan, I was like, oh my gosh, you know? Like it is really, really good. Listen to the full song. All of them will be linked in the description. So yeah, Donna Dan is just flipping amazing. And it's just like, yes, some Indian folk metal. It's just like, that's my cup of tea. This is what I need. So yeah, now let's move on to Delilah's Dead Men Don't Rape. And so listen to this. Don't rape. Yeah.
Punish the victim, making her suffer. Nobody even believes her. Now she's pregnant, having his baby, raped by her very own father. Ah, scream till I break. They say I'm overreacting, but how can I smile, put on a face when all my sisters are dying? The free on the rapist, child molester is walking around tasting their freedom. Because of the system, no more abortions and fuck all the children that need them.
So yeah, during the song, like she just talks about so many things. Talks about how abortion is like getting restricted in a lot of areas now, and it's not good. She talks about a lot of other things as well. She shouts out trans people. She shouts out us trans people in there too, as it is kind of a common occurrence as in her songs, and it's really nice. And so like she's just a really good person just to go listen to, and this song is really good for just being like, hell yeah, fucking dead men don't rape. Basically another song that's like, stop it, we will kill you. And it's just so fucking fun. It's really fun as the stream, like dead men don't rape. And then the cries at the end of the song, it just hits different. It hits different because once you get to the end of the song, if you're streaming along, once you get to the end, you will be nearly crying as well because you just said all this powerful messaging. But then at the end of the day, you know, all this is happening every minute. I will put up on the screen here the statistics of rape and how often it happens. I researched this like a while back for a song that I was writing, and oof. It sucks. It really, really sucks, and it frustrates me. And it's so fucking like, ooh, you know? But this is why we need music like this advocating against SA, because fuck this shit. So then we got another Delilah song on this list called I Wish a Bitch Would. So here you go.
The system failed that little boy, but I am here to rid him of his monster. The bed is on his head. He was afraid, he was so scared. Never again, never and never and never again, never again, never again, never and never, never again, never again, never again, never and never, never again, never again, never again, never and never again, never again, never.
So yeah, she's just like saying, I wish your bitch would when I'm walking down the street. I wish your bitch would. Just a faster release. No trust in no man. No trust the police. I wish your bitch would. Like she just, that's like the main chorus. And she like repeats. Chorus, is that the right word? I don't know. I never finished my musical teachings, and yet somehow I'm a musical artist. Either way, like she just repeats that multiple times, and it's like, yes, in the song she also talks about like how women, especially little girls, are like judged for how they dress, and then it's like so many people are like, that's why you got raped because you dress a certain way. And it's just like, oh, it's frustrating. It is beyond frustrating, and you will feel that femme rage when you listen to this song. I just highly recommend you listen to all these songs, but especially the Delilah ones. She just brings out that rage in you. So now we move on to a more recent song that actually came out while I was making this video, which is Girly, Slap on the Wrist. So yeah, this is by artist Girly, like I said, and so here you go.
Just in case you persist, 'cause once I did what it is, and all that he got was a slap on the wrist.
Like, it's really, really hits, and it's really, really good, and it's interesting because I don't think Girly has really any other songs explicitly talking about SA, but this song does, and it's interesting because I've been listening to Girly for nearly as long as I have been Delilah, and it's just it's interesting that it took her like this long to make a song, but it is really good. It is really, really good. And then we got Ella Red's He Asked For It, and the song is amazing. I mean, I immediately was charmed by Ella Red like when I first started listening to her a few months ago, but this song really just was like, yes. I'm with Ella Red. This is amazing, you know. Like, I love it. Like, he asked for it, you know.
Squished his head like a bear, he would pop between my thumbs. He was almost begging for it, I wasn't the only one. I watched him walking the pavement, he was out here searching for blood. I just gave him what he wanted so that the job could be done. He asked for it. He wanted this.
And it's just fucking, it's amazing because it's just like, yes, he asked for it. You know, the same way they be saying, he asked for it. No, he asked for it. Just like, it just works. It really works, you feel? I love all you feels. You better be feeling it too. And I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this other artist's name here, but I think it's pronounced Light of the Bard, but I'm not quite sure. Either way, this song is called Feed Us Your Girls, and same with Ella Red. I like kind of started listening to them around the same time, and I just immediately was like, yes, this is good. I listened to a couple of her songs regularly, but especially this one. Like Feed Us Your Girls is just like, yes. It touches on every single point to do with rape and sexual assault, and it's just like, whew, it hits on another level, because it reminds you how this motherfucker's everywhere, out for so many different people, and it doesn't matter who you are, just as long as they interested you sexually, as long as they're interested in you sexually, they will attack you. And it's just like, oof, yeah.
No girl is not a tease. A cloak is not an invitation for what's underneath. A no does not mean yes. There's no riddle, there's no test. Blood red clothes alone at night shouldn't equal death. But the wolves are very hungry, gnashing pointed teeth. Don't care what the rapper's like, it'll eat you if you breathe.
It's a tough one to like kind of like really sing along with and like even listen to, because it does really remind you that there are fools like this everywhere. But it is, yeah, and it touches on some of the things that they say, similar to how Delilah touched on it. And I Wish a Bitch Would. So yeah, it's just kind of, oh, it's a song. But go listen to it because it is really, really good. And then we have Lilith Max, Bears and Wolves. And Lil Mats I started watching like a couple months ago as well, but slightly before Ella Red and Light of the Barge. Um, but I started watching her a little while back too, and or listening to her rather. And I immediately got hooked on Bears and Wolves. That was like the thing that really made me start listening to her music because I was like, okay, this works for me. Bears and Wolves, hell yeah. We'll always choose the Bears and Wolves because they're way better than how society currently races these men to act, you know? And it's just like, yes, always choose the Bears and Wolves, always.
I will always choose the bear. I will always choose the wolves. No matter what they do, they wouldn't blame my clothes. I would rather choose to die. Let my body decompose. 'Cause even when you're ash, they will never let you go.
Like, would you choose a bear or would you choose a man? Always the bear. Because the bear is not going to criticize what you did. They're not going to victim blame you. They're, at most, if, you know, they attack you, they would just kill you. But these men and everybody else who support and position these men in power, they do significantly more than kill you. Significantly more. I mean, it is brutal what happens, and it is brutal of the aftermath. Mentally, physically, everything, you know? So go listen to Bears and Wolves. It's an amazing sing-along as well. I love to sing along to my music anyway, so I don't know like how many people do that, but I love to, so I just, every time I click on one of these music videos or I listen to it on Spotify, I just like sing along. It's just, oh, it really gets me going, gets me angry. I get in the mood to write my novels or my music or make one of my activist videos because I'm just like, oh, yes. And then when I want to feel this rage, or after I just did one of those things, I'll go listen to one of these to be like, oof, this is why I do what I do. This is why I have to keep doing what I do, have to keep advocating everything I do, because this shit happens. And then the next song here is from Morgan St. Jean, and it's called Not All Men. And I actually found this song when I was researching this video, because I kind of wanted to see if there's more songs out there. And so I found this one, Not All Men. And yeah, it's not all men, but it's a hell of a fucking lot of them. So listen to this song up here. It's just like, wow.
And their words are like a bad tattoo to prove she was asking for it. Trust issues, bad news. She was fucking boring. She was such a whore and ugly in the morning. And it's not all men, but it's all women.
The comments she puts on the screen in the video, it's just like, yeah, these happen and it's frequent. And thousands of people support these opinions. And now let's move on to like Sophia Isola. I believe that's how you pronounce her name, is Us and Pigs. So Sophia, I started listening to her like kind of around the same time I did Leaf Mats. And yeah, her music is really good. I really like it. It's really creepy, eerie, touches on a lot of societal issues in like a very unique way. And it's really good. It's a plus that she kind of matches my style of like black and white shite. So it really, really works for me. And so yeah, here you go. You listen to a bit of the song.
Our women are cattle, there's blood on our kids. Are you being paid to not pay attention? Does it have to happen to your mother, to your sister, or your daughter for you to take it personal?
So yeah, Us and Pigs just kind of go into just kind of talking about us and the pigs. The nasty, filthy pigs. And no hate against pigs, okay? But we all know what we use piss for. We all know what that's an analogy for. Some nasty ass motherfuckers. So yeah, it's a really good song. Listen to it. I don't listen to it regularly. I don't really listen to her songs regularly anymore. But I mean, really good. Just really, really good. And then another Sophia Isola song that I put up here is The Doll People. Now this one I don't know relates to SA as much, but I still wanted to put it up here. So yeah, here you go. Listen to the snippet of The Doll People here.
To be desired takes importance over desiring. Drink the dolls, legs spread like butter. Your wife, whore, mistress, maid, mother. The beauty and the buyer take the screaming one, because a woman who doesn't want it is much harder than one that does.
She does Sophia does talk about it quite a bit. I feel like it's smaller weekend mentions, but it's there. It's there if you read into it. And so yeah, I'm basically finished with all the people I'm shouting out here. If you know any more, please comment down below in the description. Please comment down below. Comment all these different types. Please comment down below. Tell me if there's more people out here that I need to listen to, more songs I need to listen to. Share your music artists that you just love that are women, like that just do it. That'd be amazing if you can like start like a common chain doing that. Also want to kind of tease here that I'm making 2 songs touching on this. One song is called Fuck These Men. So it's not touching on it as much, but I do touch on it and fuck these men. Cause I can. And then another one is called Fuck As You Please. And it's just like, oh, I'm gonna sing you a few lyrics. As Fuck As You Please has been in my mind ever since I wrote it. I wrote it quite a while ago at this point, but it is still in my mind. So give me a moment while I warm up here. So some of the lyrics go as, fuck as you please, I'm down on my knees. I fuck you again, don't you dare, don't matter the teens. Fuck your means, it's wrong you see. You didn't care that I'm streaming. That's who you wanna be. You love to see me begging and kneeling. You have no goddamn feelings. Cause you do this to them. You're fucking bragging, fucking bragging. So there's some of the lyrics, just kind of messily sung there. So yeah, you can look forward to those 2 songs from me eventually. I do them eventually. Also, please check out my new music video, or my new lyrical visualizing video for Don't Panic. Please go check it out. I would really love for Don't Panic blows up because it's really relevant for the time we're living in now. It doesn't touch on SA, but it touches on a lot of serious issues. So yeah, anyways, hopefully you all have an amazing, lovely day. And bye.